G'day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the burst mode versus Super Saiyan Goku, and we're going to see just how you can get 6,000 score with the target Goku category. Now it's important to go for the AGL type because we need to free up the Android 13. That's going to be super duper important, and we're going for mainly a high attack boost, as we're hoping to kind of gun down Goku before he guns down us. Now what's super important here is that with Goku, he has 3 phases, but his third phase is broken into 2 parts. So essentially you will get his rage mode activated once you've done a certain number of super attacks against him. This is important because the rage mode is strength type. So by bringing AGL heavy teams, you can kind of negate the curve in his damage. However, it's important that we also do a good chunk of damage, because one of the modifiers we've chosen is increased defense from the 3rd phase onwards. So the faster we defeat him, the easier it's going to be to get him done. Now of course, there's 2 categories you can use here. Both are quite even. They're at 1,200 points apiece. And of course you may need to change or use the other category. I'll be covering both to give some options. I would say Target Goku is probably more accessible because you have less LR characters that you need. However, I do think you are pretty much highly dependent on the AGL Android 13's Easy A. So that's something that's very important. However, AGL Cell, First Form Cell, is a pretty solid option that you can use. However, of course, you do have to factor in that he only leads the Power Absorption and Android Cell Saga categories. However, if you can use him, I highly suggest that you do, because he'll have some really good damage for the 3rd phase. One of the points where you do need to worry is the physical phase. Goku can hit pretty hard, and he's type neutral to a lot of your team, so you need to be a little bit careful about the physical phase. I find the physical phase to actually be the bigger hindrance block to this team than the AGL and the strength phase. The beginning phase is relatively easy. The physical phase, usually because you burst through the AGL phase, you don't have enough time to really build up. So catching a super attack at this point can be pretty dangerous towards yourself, which you'll kind of see here. So it is one of those things, of course you can survive it, but it is just a bit of a tight squeeze for you as a player. But, you know, obviously that's just one of those things. In terms of alterations to this team, there are quite a few LR characters that I didn't choose to use that would be really helpful. AGL Golden Frieza is one of them. I think he's a great selection for this. You've also got the Int LR Cell that you could use as well. And you also, of course, if you want to go for the physical build, you could of course have the Metal Cooler. I don't actually suggest going with any physical characters, because honestly they're just more of a hindrance than anything else. So try and just go for a full AGL lineup like I have. AGL Golden Cell is a great pickup. AGL LR Baby is also a great pickup. So either of those is more than fine. I think both of them will be pretty good choices here. But yeah, that's kind of it really in terms of the team build. Honestly, a lot of it just relies on you getting through the physical phase. Once you do, you're pretty much good to go, and you can kind of just get through the Super Saiyan Goku phase without having too many major problems. It may take a little bit of a while, depending on how lucky you get with supers, as Goku will get progressively tankier with every single phase. But in general, you should be pretty good to go. I find that most of the time you'll be pretty solid. Of course, there are other AGL target Goku characters you can use. You could replace, or you could use, for example, Cell himself in this lineup, and that's also perfectly fine. I think also you have the Android 21, I believe, is a target Goku category character, so that could also work pretty well. So you don't need to worry too much about your lineup here. You can make some alterations. I would say the necessary units probably AGL Golden Frieza. I would say the Metal Cooler is definitely a big help with its giant form, and I would probably say, well, of course, having the Android 13 helps out a ton. Android 13 is a very big presence here, and it's honestly going to help you get the win pretty easily. So yeah, that's basically it. Honestly speaking, besides that, a pretty fun burst mode, and yeah, pretty interesting team build. But that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, and yeah, as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe, and if you've got an alternative team build or you need help, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, bye.